And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Croatia versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Real chance. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. De Jong. Will they get themselves level here? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Salah. Well, good run and good ball control. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Mendy. On to Thuram. Frankie de Jong. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Frankie de Jong. Moving into the advanced position. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Mendy. Rodrigo de Paul. Moukoko. On to de Jong. And tidily played. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Thuram. Leipzig unable to retain possession. Ronaldo. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Salah, a real opening now. Corner given. And he got to it fairly easily. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And off and running again. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Leipzig in the second? Salah. Ryan Cherki. Moukoko. Thuram. It might be. Ronaldo. This is Salah. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Options in the centre. Really, it's there for him. The net is staring him in the face. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Martin Ødegaard. Youssoufa Moukoko. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Mo Salah. Can he find the right pass? Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Salah. Frankie de Jong. Thuram. Oh, in with a chance! Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. So nearing the end, and everything at the moment pointing to a disappointing outcome for Leipzig.
Well, there are two main reasons why they're losing this game. Firstly, they've not shown enough desire to close the opposition down. And secondly, they haven't defended their box well enough. It's been a poor defensive display.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Martin Ødegaard. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Manchester United versus RB Leipzig.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Is it going to be? Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Youssoufa Moukoko, and Leipzig in a position of menace. Danger averted. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And out of play for a Leipzig throw-in. De Jong. Ryan Cherki. Excellent defending. Esso. Alexander-Arnold. Ryan Cherki. Martin Ødegaard. He's in with a chance. And that is offside. Capdevila. Ferreira. Samuel Eto'o. Martin Ødegaard went in strongly, decisively. Marcus Thuram. Tah. Samuel Eto'o. Saka. Well, he's certainly not alone. Esso. Rodrigo de Paul. Thuram. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the ball is moving again. It's advantage Leipzig after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Thuram. Ferreira. Scott McTominay. Bukayo Saka. Samuel Eto'o. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And it's United's turn now. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Ryan Cherki. Martin Ødegaard. Stam. Vitor Ferreira. Nedved. Eto'o. And a tidy tackle. And Leipzig regaining possession. Wasn't really difficult for the goalkeeper in the end. Stam. Vitor Ferreira. Pavel Nedved. Nicely cut out. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Capdevila. Oh, might be. And it's in. A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level. Here's a change for Manchester United. Cherki. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Moukoko. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Did well to clear it away. Martin Ødegaard. Sound piece of defending. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Santiago Jimenez. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Marcus Thuram. Thuram. Jimenez. Maradona. Odriozola. Santiago Jimenez. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Cherki. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Must take the lead here. And clears the danger. Cherki. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? But quick thinking defensively. Lookman. Jimenez. Marcus Thuram. Just the clearance that was called for. No, high quality defending. Marcus Thuram. Moukoko. Oh, he's through here. Is it going to be? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Schick. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the second half is underway. Leipzig have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Schick. Diego Maradona. Santiago Jimenez. Now, who can he play it to? And will it be the leveller? Great challenge, but the threat is still there. Still possibilities. Well, nothing comes of it. Marcus Thuram. And putting paid to the danger. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Thuram, chance here. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Substitution for Real Madrid. Odriozola. High pressing and good high pressing. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. 15 minutes left for play. Jordi Clasie. Maradona. Lookman. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And he's in. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Diego Maradona. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Thuram, the final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Parejo. Kaká. Frankie de Jong. Thuram. Moukoko. Thuram. And unable to keep possession. Chances on. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Cleared away by Hierro. Koeman, the ball winner. De Paul. Kaká. On to Holland. And Leipzig with the ball again. Thuram. Now with De Jong. Parejo. It's with Edin Visca. Holland. Marcus Thuram. Cherki. It is a decent-looking attack here. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Hold on. That is a tackle and a half. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. This could square the game. Oh, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Corner again. Moukoko. Can he take the chance? Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Oh, the ball is moving again. It's advantage Leipzig after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Holland. Parejo. Youssoufa Moukoko. Hierro wins the ball, giving the ball away. Well, they're on the scent of something positive, but they took care of the situation defensively. Moukoko. Cherki. Erling Haaland. Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul. Marcus Thuram. Thuram? Oh, could be. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Haaland. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Really clever pressing. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Moukoko. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Kaká. And he got to it fairly easily. Danger averted for now.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant.
The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's RB Leipzig facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
I'm still trying to get forward, Griezmann. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Emphasis on the clearance. A good one. Martin Ødegaard. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. And possession lost by Leipzig. Mbappe. De Gea. Not great distribution from the keeper. Moukoko. Fine work from City to win the ball back. And a free kick awarded by the referee. De Paul. Mendy. Cherki. Martin Ødegaard. Youssoufa Moukoko. Kenneth Taylor. A City free kick forthcoming. Zielinski. Ronaldo. Frankie de Jong. Cherki. Thuram. It's with Ødegaard. And he read it well, intercepting it. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Mbappe, Maicon. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Throw-in to Manchester City. Griezmann. Mbappe. Mbappe. The crossbar got in the way. I have to say, a poor touch. Unable to keep it in play. Goal kick. "30 minutes to go then. Martin Ødegaard. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Ronaldo. Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Youssoufa Moukoko. Martin Ødegaard. Well, nothing comes of it. Now, who can he play it to? And it might be. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Mbappe. The clearance wasn't decisive. Oh, he's given a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the circumstances. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Opportunity here. In it goes. Coolly converted. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Kenneth Taylor. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about...
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Manchester United versus RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Opportunity it is. And a goal it is. No long wait for the opener today.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Well, it could be on for him here. Can he convert? And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So 2-0 now. Perfect challenge. He's in with a chance. Must be. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And so the action underway once more, with Leipzig very much in control of the game. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. I don't think the referee spotted the fact that the players on the wall, had moved forward. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. Danger still on. And nothing comes of that attack. Cherki. Oh, in with a chance. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, this is a very good finish. He just does enough to get it over the keeper. He'll certainly be pleased with that.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Thuram. Moukoko. Martin Ødegaard. Might be a chance here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he's still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Can he take advantage? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Chances on. It's opened up for him. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Just knocked it out of there. And he's in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what an opportunity. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. Cherki. Well, he's certainly not alone. And clears the danger. Oh, might be. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Thuram. Thuram. Oh, surely. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's RB Leipzig taking on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Ryan Cherki. Youssoufa Moukoko. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. De Jong. De Paul. Danger averted for now. No, high quality defending. Beckham. Benzema. Must take the lead here. Oh, good work by the keeper. Superb chance. And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence. And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Alexander-Arnold. An alert intervention. Now, who can he play it to? Martin Ødegaard. Frankie de Jong. It's with Ødegaard. Oh, he's given it away. Martin Ødegaard. Ryan Cherki. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And up for grabs of the keeper. Lost away completely. Sound piece of defending. Martin Ødegaard. De Paul. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Can he find the right pass? But the danger averted for now. The first half here comes to an end. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. De Jong. Ryan Cherki. Youssoufa Moukoko. And Maicon winning it back. Benzema. Maicon. It's with Ødegaard. Hazard. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Martin Ødegaard. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Cherki. Youssoufa Moukoko. Well, spot on with that challenge. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Clears it away. Into the final 20 minutes. Martin Ødegaard. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Mo Salah. And taken away from Salah. Teammates available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Salah. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left and the margin just 1. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly.
Well, these Leipzig fans are driving their team on to get the equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Nottingham Forest, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Diogo Jota. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Di Marco. Alexander Arnold. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, disappointing end to the move. Real chance. It's opened up for him. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Koulibaly. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Wonderful chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Rodrigo de Paul. On to Thuram. Koulibaly. Samuele Ricci. Mendy. De Paul. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Frankie de Jong. Mendy has it. Now with Thuram. Ryan Cherki. Myron Boadu. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Oh, big chance! And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Thuram. Ryan Cherki. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can... Can they forge ahead? So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. De Paul. Thuram. Samuele Ricci. Jude Bellingham. Kaká. Now with Alexander-Arnold. On the ball, Kaká. Myron Boadu. Plenty of support here, but timely defending when it mattered. Ricci. Federico Di Marco. And into the last 30 minutes now. And wasteful there from Forest. Trent Alexander-Arnold. An important interception. Martin Ødegaard. Moukoko. Ryan Cherki. And back to Mamardashvili. Di Marco. Boadu. Failure to keep the ball by Nottingham Forest. Youssoufa Moukoko. Now with Thuram. Frankie de Jong. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fan...
Can he put them in front? And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Chances on. De Jong. Mendy has it. Mukoko. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.